Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to appreciate everyone there for your comments and your likes and for sharing my video, most especially the last video I did on levels. I say a very big thank you to you, and I will still be indulging or begging you to please keep sharing this channel and keep subscribing to the channel. They encourage the people you share with to like and subscribe, and as well at the same time they should also share with their friend, as this is the only way you can be helping me back. Remember, I'm giving out this value for free without demanding anything from you. So the only way you can help me back is to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and also share with your friends too, and you endorse them to do the same thing well, as that's the only way you can be helping me back. So today, without wasting much of your time, I want to be sharing a strategy you can use to catch spike on broom and cash. And as well, as one thing about the strategy is that it's really give you an edge to trade on both way. You can use it to scalp to catch spikes on boom and crash. And at the same way, you can use it to what? To trade in the reversal pattern. You understand? It is a two-way sword, two-edged sword. So without wasting much of our time, I would be sharing this setup with you. Once again, please remember to hit the subscribe button and make sure you turn on the notification bell, so that the next time I'll be uploading videos, you'll be the one to get it, and what, so again you stay updated. So without wasting much of our time, I'll be going to the setting of the indicators. So we'll be using the two indicators here. This is the first indicator window, and what's the other one. So the first indicator we'll be using is our moving average 13, and the setting is this: moving average 13, period 13, method exponential apply to close. The style, you can use any style of your choice. You can use any style of your choice. And then the next moving average we'll be using is our moving average 50, with period 50, method is exponential apply to close. You can use any style of your choice. Now the next indicator we would be using, which is our indicator window, is our RSI. The period is going to be 1, apply to close, the pixel is 2, and you have the levels, the 50 levels, the 10 level, the 90 level, 80 and 20 levels. You can use any style of your choice, right? Then on the RSI, the style on the RSI has to be the color of your background. If you look at very well, my background is what? My background is white, so that's why I'm making it white. Understand? That's why I'm making it white. So the next indicator we'll be using is this, our envelope. The period is going to be 50, the shift is 0, deviation is 0.618, method is simple, apply to what? Apply to close. So the upper band is going to be 2 pixel, and the color is going to be red, while the lower band is going to be 2 pixel, the color is going to be green. There is no levels there. Once you are done, you click on done. Right, once you are done, you click on done. Then the last indicator we'll be using is our the last indicator we'll be using is our what? Is our moving average also. The period is going to be 7, shift is going to be 0, method is going to be exponential, apply to close. While the style is going to be, you can use any style of your choice. You can use any style of your choice. So without wasting much of your time, let me explain how this strategy works. So the way this strategy works is that, you see, this is your envelope. The envelope we are using, we'll be using this indicator circle here, right, for confirmation, right? And we also consider our what? Our main indicator window. So this is the what? This is the red envelope, which is our upper band, as we are doing the same thing, and this is the green. This is our lower band. So the way the indicator works is this. This is how you use it to look out for your setups. You can use any time frame of your choice, right from 1 minute time frame down to daily time frame as you prescribe it. But the only thing there is that the shorter the time frame you use, the shorter profit you make. As in, it defines the kind of trader you are. So if you are using a 1 minute time frame, you won't be able to take much. And if compared to when you are using a 5 minute time frame, you understand? So it all boils down to the time frame you want to use, right? But I would recommend you use 1 minute time frame for your scalping. As in, if you want to trade spike, just to scalp like 10, 15, 20 pips, use the 1 minute time frame, and the 5 minute time frame to take more, like 30 to 50 pips or more upward. You can use your 5 minute time frame. So without wasting much of your time, this is how the indicator works. Mm, this is how the indicator works. I'll be using both 1 minute and 5 minute time frame just to backtest it for you, to as a word, to explain the strategy for you. So the way the indicator works is this. Sim, this is your upper band. Let me start with boom now. Look at, this is your upper band. Anytime this is your moving average on your indicator level, this moving average on your indicator level, let me, okay, this moving average, right? This moving average on your indicator level, this green, black moving average, anytime is at this, what, if you are on boom, whether boom 1000 or boom 500, you wait for it to reach this 10 level. Though you can start anticipating for your what, looking for your buy entry, for your buy, for your spike from 20 level, but a refined one would be, sorry, so a refined one would be your what, would be your turn level, would be your 10 level. Let this moving average 7 on your indicator window to be at this 10 level, right? Before you place, you start looking for, well, before you place your buy, to start looking for your spike. And most likely, most of the time, that is the first confirmation you look at for. The second form of confirmation you'll be looking at for is this your green lower band envelope should also be at this 10 level too. It should be at this 10 level. It should be at this 10 level. So anytime it is at this 10 level, these two confirmations, this is confirmation you look for on your what, on your indicator window, right? The black moving average has to be at the 10 level together with your envelope. They also have to be what, your green lower band, your green lower band or envelope has to be at the what, at the 10 level. It has to be at the 10 level. So anytime it at this 10 level, you can start to place your what, to place your buy. They can cross, right? They can cross. But once the two is at 10 level, right, you place your buy. So the confirmation you'll be looking for on your, this is the confirmation you look for on your, that's the confirmation you look for on your indicator window. Now to your main indicator window, which would refine your what, your entry for you, as in it will refine your entry for you. So you look out for the what, the crossing of these two moving average, the 50 moving average and the 13 moving average, to what, to confirm your entry, as it's going to give you more confirmation, right? It's going to give you more confirmation. A practical example of it is this. Look at, you have your what, your, looking at this now, your moving average on the indicator window is around what, is already on your on your 10 level, right? Together with your envelope, right? You can see it spike, right? But it spike, so you can start placing your trade the moment this moving average, right, is at what, at your 10 level. You start placing your what, placing your trade to, for a buy. You look for your spike here. So it do spike, you can see it do spike, and we have this. Then now there was a retracement back. You now have your 50-200 cross, your, sorry, your 10, your 13 moving average and your 15 moving average now cross together here, right? your envelope is still at your what? Look at your envelope is still at this level here, at this 10 level here. So that was why you have this. Look at it. That was why you have this 1350 cross. So you can what? Place another buy here, and you have it like this. So normally you can wait till your moving average you reach your 80 level or your 90 level before you take it, as the case may be. But to be at the more safer side, I would advise you just take like 30 pips to 50 pips, right? Take 30 pips to 50 pips, right? You have the two moving average crossing here. Your envelope is still at your what? At your 10 level. Your envelope is still at your 10 level. You can see it here. Your envelope is still at your 10 level. Look at it. It's still at your 10 level, right? It's still at your 10 level. So that was why you can what? Enter for a long time like this. And you have 30 what? You take 25 to 50 pips as the case may be. You can see you even have more than that, right? You have more than that. You have 50 pips already, right? This is on 5 minute time frame. If you're on 1 minute time frame, it's going to be a little bit much congested. So you can use that is what you consider to look forward for your buy. Let me go on 1 minute time frame and still show you. The same thing is applicable on your 1 minute time frame. You can see your envelope is your moving average is at your 10 level. You have this spike, right? You have this spike. You have this spike. Now you have your 1350 cross again, right? Your envelope is still at your 10 level. Look at it. It's still at your 10 level. So that was why you can take this buy. And once you take this buy, you look at what you can take your 25 to 50 pips as the case may be. That is after 37 pips here. You have a 37 pips here. So that is what you consider for. And now the beautiful part of it is that the same thing that is applicable, right? You can also take your what? The reversal pattern of this. So that's why I told you it's a two-edged sword. You can use it to what? To trade spike, and you can use it to trade what? The reversal on boom and crash. Look at now. You consider the same thing on your what? You wait for your upper band Bollinger Band, upper band envelope to be at this 80 level or 90 level, preferably the 90 level. Then you what? The moving average has to be at that level too. Look at it, has to be at that level. It has to be at that level, and you can what? You can conveniently trade your what? You can conveniently trade. You can see it's still running, right? You can conveniently trade it and till your RSI, your till your moving average get to your 50 level or your what, or your 20 level, or you have your upper Bollinger Band coming down to the 50 level or 200 or 20 level. Do you understand? So that is what you consider for on buy. Now to this is for boom. So on crash, you can use it on any time frame, but I would advise you just stick to 1 minute and 5 minute time frame. If you are going on 15 minute time frame, that means you are extending it. You are no more scalping again. You understand? You are no more scalping again. You are going for a long time, and you can take more than 50 pips. You can take more than 25 to 50 pips as the case may be. Right. So let me explain it on crash too. We consider the same thing on crash too. Look at your crash now. Look at your crash now. Look at it now. So on crash now, what you'll be considering if you are taking the spike now is that you wait for this moving average, right, to get to your 80 level to 90 level. Probably it has to be at your 90 level, right? And this is your upper band on your envelope has to be at your what? At your 90 level too. Look at you have it at this 90 level. The next thing you have is this spike, right? Is this spike. And you wait till, like I was telling you, wait till this. Look at your moving average now is at your 10 level already. It's getting to your 10 level already. And your moving average is already at your 10 level here. So that was why you have this spike here. And you can see if you measure this spike now, if you enter here, since it touches it here, your entry will have been like here, right? You have like two candlesticks, and you can take your conveniently 25 to 50 pips. You can see you have your 27 pips already, though it's still going to spike more, right? It's still going to spike more, but this is on 1 minute time frame. The same thing goes to it on 5 minute time frame. You can even see it now on the same thing. You have it, or you have your envelope here at this 90 level, right? and the what and the moving average is also at 90 level. So you have this spike here. And if you are using it for the reversal, if you are using it for the reversal, the same thing is still applicable to it. The same thing is still applicable to it. You can see it here. You have your moving average at your 10 level together with your envelope at your 10 level, and you can see the way it goes out. It goes out here. It goes out here. You can what? It goes out. So that is how you consider it. So for your entry, you have two entry to consider. Entry confirmation. The first one is that you have to have your 1350 cross, right? If you are not getting your 1350 cross, then you wait for price to close above. For crash 500 now, it has to close. If you are taking it for a sell, right? If you are taking for buy now, it has to close above your 13 moving average like this. It has to close above. So your entry will have been after this candle here. It will have been this next candle here, right? Since you are not getting your 1350 cross, right? But your your RSI, your moving average, and your envelope is already at your 10 level. You can see it is already at your 10 level already. So you just wait for price to close below above 13. That means we want to take the reversal pattern of it. If you want to take the reversal pattern of it, right? So the same thing goes to your the same thing goes to you too on your sell. If you are looking for a sell, right? If you are looking for a sell, once you have it at this area here, you can always wait for price to close below 13. If it's closing below 13 before you take this trade, your entry will have been after this long spike here, right? After this long spike here, and it's still at that region already. It's still at that region. Look at it. Your moving average and your envelope is still at the 890 level. You understand? And they are still crossing down, right? They are still crossing down, right? They are still crossing down. If you look at now, if you have taken your entry, okay, you wait for price to close. The spike should close below the 13 moving average because you can't get 1350 cross, right? Your entry will have been on this candle here, and from there you can have gathered like more than 50 pips ESF, right? More than 50 pips here. Because look at it, you have 51 pips already down to this area, and by the time you have 51 pips already, it was already on your closing down already. So guys, remember to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel, and also let me know any problem or difficulty you encounter while backtesting. I will indulge you to backtest this thing very very well before you go on your live account, right? Before you go on your live account, as the way of giving back and a confirmation, I will be giving another strategy you can use for accurate spike catching on boom and crash, but I will only be uploading that strategy by the time we are close to 100 subscribers. So once we hit the 100 subscribers, I will definitely upload another strategy you can use to catch spike that is more accurate, like 99.9% accuracy spike catching strategy. But before I will be uploading that, you have to share this video and share the channel. We have to hit the 100 subscribers. Once we hit the 100 subscribers, I promise I will drop in another perfect strategy that you can use to trade the boom and crash. Also, so guys, remember to hit the subscribe button, like and comment on the video, and as well you share to your friends. I still remain your humble self, trade with Modupetemi, making trading to be fun. As a matter of fact, trading has to just be fun. So until the next time, you'll be seeing me again. Chill.